Now from a field that will host Super Bowl 58 come February, there's a good look inside Allegiant Stadium just off the 15 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go.
Play action. Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver, and it's third down. You talk about this Giant defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Well, fellas, here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, take it what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, this defense for the Raiders very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Now a give to Mostert running right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It was Anthony Barr that time who got in there and made the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Jones getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 32 yards. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeaux able to record his 5th sack of the season.
There were moments where Thibodeaux really flashed and looked like an absolute monster as a rookie. Finished 4th in the Rookie of the Year voting. And if he gets more consistent in year 2, look out. His numbers will be big time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, This ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. 4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. But I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds, and they keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And
they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Off play action. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Here we go.
Mostert will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Mostert. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Raheem Mostert with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Here we go, here we go.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
2.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
21.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Raiders at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams. The Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
Here we go.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen.
Here we go.
And it turns into a nice positive play.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that
65,
last play.
65.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one and another first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Gun. Twenty-one.
Garoppolo. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams with an amazing diving catch. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because They just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And that one complete to Hodgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Here we go, hey.
Off the play fake. Jones. That swung out to Mostert. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Off play action. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. And this is incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man, Slayton. Touchdown! Darius Slayton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down. Here's Mostert again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
Here we go, here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half. I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here we go.
From the 24 now, here's second down at 7.
Block, block, block. I got this. $65.
Garoppolo now. Eluding the pressure right. And got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Caught on the right side by Adams. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent,
who did things largely below the radar. Not this guy. 819 catches. That speaks loudly in volumes.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
White.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
13.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
11. Block.
In motion goes the tight end.
21. Here we go.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They run with Howard. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing, Jones. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. A run between the tackles with Breida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller from 13 yards out. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Jones now throwing to start the drive. Campbell making the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. That's caught by Howard. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Mostert, and he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Looking to throw. Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20-line. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. So out of the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to make it a 2-score game. Gano's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Open man is Myers.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, and they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
13.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That thing blown up by the defensive effort of Chandler Jones. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Off the play fake. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Paris Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Gano for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 3. Well, fellas, here we go. Up second and 7.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. giant rush gets home as down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Here we go.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? He'll drop to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And they can't bring him down. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Here we go.
And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Alert!
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll find Hodgins there complete. Hook up of 15 yards there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Campbell. That one good for 21 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Giants, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Los